I'm thinking we're having a boy. Nix the spicy. Like, I didn't want to hear the word spicy. Severe aversion. Oh gosh, no. Like, oh, no help in the caffeine department. I am definitely showing. We are having another. This is so weird. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been like, I think maybe 3 months since I last filmed, which, I mean, I had only started filming anyway, but it still feels like it's been a very, very long time. But I'm back and I'm pregnant. I'm expecting our 5th baby coming January, so we're really excited about it. And the whole first trimester was just kind of survival mode in a lot of ways, and I figured I would just kind of catch you up on the whole like first trimester, kind of where I've been. I'm trying to remember my last video. I was talking about going on a trip to DC with my husband for our 10-year anniversary, and it was really fun. It was the longest trip we had had away from the kids, just the two of us, and so that part was really, really special. We just had like a couple snafus here and there with like broken air conditioning and things like that, but overall, like, we're really glad that we had that experience, and yeah, it was really fun. But we were very glad to be home, which is a good feeling. And then also, while we were gone, I was like in the trenches of first trimester, so it was kind of trying to figure out how to navigate a trip and eating and all of that to try to like keep myself as not nauseous as possible. But I went ahead and wrote down kind of the things that I noticed during the first trimester. I've not really done this with my other pregnancies, but I figured it might be fun to make a video about it, so I went ahead and did that. Okay, a couple videos ago, I shared about my silent miscarriage that I had. And that kind of got us thinking again about having another baby, and that we actually would be very excited to have another baby. But that being said, that was my second miscarriage, and so that was emotionally, that was a little bit trying, but I shared all that in a different video. But it was like pretty quickly after that we ended up getting pregnant again. There was a lot going on, but either way, I found out I was pregnant very early on. I was able to share that with my husband. That was quite a surprise. I was definitely not expecting that. Like I said, we'd had a very busy month, and just coming off of the previous miscarriage and stuff, it was just not expected, especially not that quick. So it was kind of funny the way that I found out and then was able to share the news with my husband, and then we just waited a couple days to tell the kids because they were still getting over being sick, and we really wanted to see their excitement. It's so much fun to like see their enjoyment, so we did do that. And the first thing that I would say is I started craving spicy like almost immediately. So for like 2 weeks straight, I was like hot Cheetos, which is terrible, but spicy cheese with like quesadillas or eggs, really, really hot, like Indian food. It didn't even taste spicy to me. And for us, that had only ever happened when I was pregnant with my other son. So right off the bat, I'm thinking we're having a boy, which was just fun to say because we've had a girl, boy, 2 girls. And so we were like, that would be really fun to have another boy. But after 2 weeks, nix the spicy. Like, I didn't want to hear the word spicy. Severe aversion. I didn't want to even think about anything that had spice, or, oh gosh, no. Like, I was so strong of an aversion. I'm not sure I've had that strong of an aversion before. So that was crazy. So that was like during week 4, I would say. Like, I found out I was pregnant, immediately started craving spicy. By week 5, I was already starting to show, which that was drastically different. And I've heard that this is really common for moms of like more kids. By like baby 5, they can start, their body just already knows what to do, and they just start immediately popping. That was me. So that has been fun actually, because I have felt pregnant but also like looked pregnant. Which kind of helps, especially in the first trimester when you're feeling so much all the time and you're extreme nausea, or you know, hormones are just, there's a lot going on, but the outside party like has no idea what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like my husband, he's not experiencing these feelings, so for him it's easier for him to like put it out of his mind. But this time around, for him to see me like with a little bump already, he's like already thinking, oh, you're pregnant. Like, so that has actually been really nice. Sounds really funny because I think a lot of people might not want to look pregnant for as long as they do. I personally have appreciated it. So yeah, so I've started showing. At this point I was nauseous like every day. That continued until like week, oh my goodness, 11. Just very nauseous. And like I said, in like 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks I wanted spicy. After that, did not want it at all. And by, oh my goodness, by like week 7, I just kind of decided that the way I was going to look at the first trimester this time, because I know how it affects me. I know how it affects my mentality. I'm usually a very go, productivity, efficiency, get things done and more type of person. And in the first trimester, I'm so tired. I am so nauseous and I have very little motivation to do anything. So I decided this time I would have a very different mentality going into the first trimester. So I would just tell myself all I have to do during this time is I just have to sit down on the couch and I can cuddle with the kids. I can get up and get them their food and stuff and hang out. But I just mentally, I had told myself, I'm not going anywhere. I don't have to get out of the house. And that worked very well because I didn't feel like I was doing anything less than I should be doing for the most part. And it helped me just kind of say, this is like my duty right now. Like it just tricked my own personal type A brain to think like, oh, I'm doing great. That being said, I had this like permanent spot on the couch where there was my pillow there, and I would be there for like 80% of the day. And I would get up to obviously take care of the kids, but it was like 80% of the time we're on the couch, we're reading, we're watching a movie. Like it was a lot of screen time, and I was mostly okay with that. It was so funny. I decided to start binge watching a bunch of Gordon Ramsay videos. I don't know why, especially because food did not necessarily sound good, and I'm over here watching a bunch of cooking shows. But when my husband and I were in DC, we went to Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. We just happened upon it at the wharf, and so that was actually really fun and funny, because I've been watching Gordon Ramsay this whole time. So that's a side note. But yeah, I just decided this first trimester, I was going to try to have a better mental plan going into it. Hi, honey.
Can I have a sip of your coffee?
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Hey, make sure that you're being a peacemaker with brother, okay? Oh. Okay. Sorry, we're back. What was I saying? Let's see. So yeah, just for the next like couple weeks, I was just very nauseous and just hanging out. I didn't want to go anywhere. I barely went anywhere. And overall, I was totally cool with that. So by week 11, the nausea started going away. Thank God. It is so crazy how you just take for granted not feeling sick all the time. Until you finally get a break from feeling sick and you're like, wow, I can do everything. My mental energy started coming back too around that week 11 mark. I started like deciding like, oh, you know what? I really want to organize this. I really want to change this out. Mentally, I was doing a lot better, and the energy was starting to catch up because again, at this point, I've been feeling very tired in just a lot of ways. My physical energy started coming back around week 11, week 12, and that was nice for that to come back. So this was super fun. By week 12, we got to hear the heartbeat for the first time. So we have actually like a home Doppler, and so I told my husband, I was like, why don't we try? Like, we could try to find it. We may not, who knows? It's just a home Doppler, you know. I was trying to psych myself up. Oh, do you need my help?
Peanut crackers.
This is mom life. All right, I'm hoping I can just get through this video. Okay, week 12 super exciting. We get to hear the baby's heartbeat on the home Doppler. So we were able to find it, and that was super exciting. The heartbeat was actually like in the 155 range, which, you know, old wives' tale says that's generally a girl. So now we're like, oh, okay, so spicy boy, heartbeat girl. All right, interesting. Of course, that neither of those things actually mean anything, but it's fun to talk about. So this, let's see. Oh, I got my first heartburn. Ah, that glorious heartburn. But yeah, by week 12, heard the heartbeat. By week 13, coffee was back. I totally forgot to mention this. I just woke up one day and did not want coffee, which is very common for me. I didn't want my afternoon latte, and I didn't want my morning matcha. I don't know why matcha left me, but I did not want anything basically that had caffeine. Tea was fine, but it was like anything else that I would normally go to get some sort of boost or anything, did not want it. And so this whole first trimester, I was going solo. No help in the caffeine department. But by week 13, the coffee flavor was getting interesting again. So thankfully it tasted really good. Since then, I've had a few coffees and it has been so nice having that back. Same with matcha. I would normally have a matcha in the morning and I loved that. So yeah, by week 13, I can do coffee again. So that has been a huge blessing. And then we went ahead and made an ultrasound appointment, just at one of those separate ultrasound places that will do it for basically for fun. We decided we wanted to find out the gender early, which you could do as early as 13 weeks, I think. So we've never done that before. We've always waited till the 20-week mark, but we went ahead and did the early one. And so by 14 weeks, we were able to find out what we're having. And it's been super fun knowing. I'm actually just about 17 weeks along now, and it's wild to me to think that I'm about halfway through this pregnancy. Yeah, it's just so crazy to think. So that has been kind of the first trimester recap for my 5th baby. It'll be my 7th pregnancy, but my 5th baby. And yeah, it's been kind of fun kind of keeping track with this like video in mind. I've obviously never made a video like this before, and even just making videos in general is a very new thing for me, but why not? Somebody might enjoy it. So anyway, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to share at this point. I figured I might as well give you a little bump date too, because like I said, I am definitely showing quite a bit. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I started showing with my first at I had the tiniest little bump at 19 weeks. Well, it's 17 weeks. Let's see if you can see that. You see that bump. So bump is bumping. I feel like this is very, I don't know, giving 30 weeks vibes. I don't even remember now. But yeah, my body is just doing what it knows to do. I've already started at this point feeling some Braxton Hicks, that familiar feeling. And I think I have felt the first few flutters, which is super exciting. I'm sure that will be coming even more and more in the next coming weeks. But so yeah, I figured I might as well share that we are having another boy. So we're so excited. It's been so much fun. During the ultrasound, I told the technician that I wanted to find out, and the kids and my husband, they did not want to find out at that time. They wanted to do a popper or smoke balloon thing, I don't know. But for me, I needed to see that confirmation. And right away, instant, she and I looked at each other and we're like, ah! So it was really fun because I got to find out, and then we came right home and did the little gender reveal smoke bomb, and it was just so much fun seeing the excitement on the kids' faces. Yeah, that's the fun part. It's we get to do another boy. It's gonna be so much fun. I have not had a little newborn baby boy in over 6 years, so that's gonna be awesome. So anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping in and watching this video. I know I had a few interruptions and it is what it is, but I'm glad you guys wanted to share the story with me, and yeah, I hope you guys come back for more. I hope I'm able to make more videos. I'm trying to get back into it wasn't even a rhythm or routine before, but at least it was like more on the forefront of my mind before I got pregnant. And now that like we're in the second trimester, hoping to be like feeling better and just all of that, like ready to actually get things done, I definitely want to do more videos and create more. And it's fun. It's so out of my realm that it's very challenging, but I think it's a healthy challenge for me. So even sharing this first trimester recap with you, it's fun. This has been fun. So anyway, guys, I will let you go, and I will hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.